Right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Citations to you, Akim out there pushing this truth with sincerity, fearlessness, all honesty, and to you few Aquaf that's in obedience. Back at you with another lesson through the Spirit. This right here will be a lesson diving in on Esau using devices and the things that you use on your everyday life, like your Roku TV, your phone, apps on your phone, to take away your rights. You know, they have forcefully pushed things for you to just give up your rights so you can actually use these services. You know, many different apps on your phone and stuff like that. You know, even like they trying to ban TikTok, but TikTok also has people's data. You know, all these apps have your data, you know, which they can use, you know, and sell and all that type of stuff. But other stuff, you know, but I got a video. I'm gonna let you watch it. Hopefully it's edifying. Check it out.
Like cell phones, public utilities, now televisions. Roku disables TVs and all streaming devices until users consent to new terms. So I have a Roku TV at home. I went to watch it last night, and as soon as I signed on, this popped up, and you could not use the TV until you agreed to these terms. So it says we've updated our dispute resolution terms. I immediately assumed that this was an arbitration agreement in order to be able to use my TV, but we're going to skip down to the bottom here. Rather, this is not an arbitration agreement. Apparently, you agree to an arbitration clause when you hit OK to, like, set the TV up for the first time. But it rather agrees to an informal dispute resolution terms, which we'll jump into right meow. Let's say you have a dispute with Roku over payments, over a refund, or something that happens with your credit cards. Instead of being able to sue them or doing anything in court, first of all, you have an arbitration agreement, but then you have a new informal dispute resolution where it's offered you can meet and confer with Roku lawyers, call and then who will make a fair and fact-based solution, as the author on TechCrunch says, which will no doubt be generous and thoughtful in Roku's favor. That's how all of these work, which is frustrating to think that in this day and age, I literally can't buy a TV. I cannot buy a smart TV and sit down and watch television without agreeing to waive multiple constitutional rights to a company in order to basically just help them make more money. And this is for everything. It's wild, like cell phones, public utilities, now televisions, even apps, like little simple apps on your phone. They have arbitration agreements. This is just, I think, completely out of hand.
Yeah, and this stuff is getting out of hand. You know, they can't get enough of being in your life. Can't get enough of watching you. You know, they can't get enough of taking your rights. You know, and that's just a sign of a tyranny, a tyrant rulership. You know, tyrant rulerships that are just taking the people's rights into this like prison state, you know, and then people are depressed. People are, you know, are going to lose their minds, man, because they don't have rights anymore. They're just giving up their rights just to get involved with a simple app or TV to watch HBO TV or some shit, man, you know. Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, all right? So the wicked is ruling, and the people just feel day by day they're being squeezed into giving up their constitutional rights by big companies. And these big companies are like huge parasites. They buy large amounts of things that people need. You know, these huge companies are buying out houses so you can rent. They're buying everything. They're controlling They're controlling your privacy with the TVs and stuff like that. They gotta have more and more of your information and data, so they can make more money, so they can advertise to you and all that good stuff. And at the end of the day, there's other big entities like the CIA and all that stuff that own these companies, which is part of this rulership that's just wicked, And yeah, man, having this phone in your hand every day is killing your privacy, man. You have no privacy. That's why when you think of stuff, talk about stuff, and you scroll on your Instagram alone, you like, man, I just thought of, like, what? How is this coming up? How is I talked about toothbrushes, and now you got organic toothbrushes. You got charcoal it's popping up on the ads, and this is them in your in your life, taking away your privacy, so-called, your constitutional rights, man, and that's what's going on, Let me see, Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and the wicked is the Esau, so-called white man, in his lineage. They want to be like God. They feel like God because they got this earth, whatever, for the moment, and they want to be like God, and they want to control the people. They want to know what you're thinking. They want to know everything about you to control you. They want to know what's on your bank account. They want to know everything. All right. And they cover the faces of the judges thereof. They cover the real people of the Lord, which is the so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native Americans. All right. They don't even put those type of people in the media or whatever. They whitewash everything. And to the point where when we cry out, people are just like, who the hell are them? No, those are the bottom of people. Those are the bottom of the bottom. We don't want, what I mean? But they are actually the bottom, and they've got the earth, and they're doing a number on their wickedness, man. It's the Esau's Edom, Let's go to Psalms chapter 11, verse 2. For lo, the wicked bend their bow. They make ready their arrow upon the string, that they may privily shoot at the upright in heart. All right. So the wicked are always against the upright. That's why when we out there on the highways and byways, they want us to do some singing. They want us to do some tap dancing, but we're preaching this truth. We're preaching the scriptures, which rips their souls to the bone marrow. It just rips them. And they don't like that because they're so damn wicked. It's not, this righteous word is just way too overwhelming for them. So they want to destroy it. They want to destroy the messengers, the prophets, They don't want to hear that shit. They want to keep on dwelling in wickedness in this wicked kingdom, Let's go to Psalms 11 and 11 and 2. I'm going to go to NLT with it. Psalms 11, 2, NLT. NLT, okay. And the wicked are stringing their bows and fitting their arrows on the bowstrings. They shoot from the shadows at those whose hearts are right. All right. They shoot from the shadows. They got to hide. That's why you got the Psalms 83. I'm going to get that next. Psalms 83. They're cowards. They move in a cowardice way. In a form of secrecy. That's how they move. That's what, you get those. You can't, no face, no case. You know, that's why they got the drones, so you don't see who's doing it. You know, when you got these United Nations meetings and stuff like that, they have Jake bring in the bad messages. They use Eve to say all the craziness, and they hide behind it. You know, Psalms 83: Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemy made a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. And you remember it said that they cover the face of the judges, all right? They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. All right. And it's just a list of all of them. You got the Edomites, Ishmaelites, Moab, and that's ultimately what they're doing. They're trying to ultimately destroy the Israelites because they want to rule. Moab think he's going to rule in the new heaven. They all think they're going to, some of them, all of them think they got next. But in reality, the Lord is coming to bring division. The Lord is coming to drop fire on all of their asses. The Lord is coming to shake shit, and while they attack us and be in hiding places and have hiding, maybe that's why you got the secret societies and stuff like that, They hide themselves and attack the upright, That's what they do through these devices that we have, through all this stuff, man. 5G towers attacking our blood cells, Bluetooth, your Bluetooth things that you put on your ears is attacking you, And you've consented, You consent. They want you to consent to all the BS, they want you to consent to your destruction. That's how they do it, With that, I'm going to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, hoping this was edifying to the elect. Shalom.